Hello and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Setting Up a New Holiday, Yom Haatzmaut. We saw in the previous year, can the rabbis set up a new holiday in Israel according to the Mishnah Berurah? Yes. So not his idea, but he quotes it. That's really a crucial posting of the 20th century. And he says very simply that nace happened, a great miracle happened, people were saved, they could set upon themselves and their children to have a Purim. He calls it make up a Purim. He doesn't go into details of what does that mean. So in a few other places he does discuss this. In Reish Yud Ched Hilchot Brachot talks about a person experienced the miracle. She should say Shas in the Nace Makom Hazeh. The Shulchan Aruch discusses what kind of miracle we're talking about, an outright suspension of laws of nature or clear divine providence. That's a discussion at the end of Reish Yud Ched. The Mishnah Berurah over there says that someone who had a nace, a miracle occurred to him, then at the end of Reish Yud Ched he writes, the Misha Nasalon Nace Yeshal Afish Tzedakah Fiasagado. He should give out money. Chelik Lelomdei Torah. He should have Reinotin Tzedakah. I'm giving this to Tzedakah. And this should be as if Korban Toda. And he should say the Parshas Toda. And he should do Taki Rabbim, do some things for the community. That's what he should do. And he should be L'hodot L'Hashem and thank Hashem on that day. L'smoch, L'sapech, and talk about Hashem's glory and miracles. The Mishnah Berurah, in the very end of Chelek Vav, the end of Hilchot Purim, we're talking about the Yud Dalet and Tedvav, the 2 days of Purim. There he writes, he should also, if you make a Suda, someone who experienced a nace, a miracle, and he takes upon himself for every day, every year on that day, to have a Suda to Sudas Mitzvah. So from the Mishnah Berurah's angle, we see the concept of making a new day. He calls it your own Purim for yourself and for your future family, and if it's for community, for the whole community. And you go ahead, if you have a meal that day, to Sudat Mitzvah, you give a Shevach Hodah Hashem, you give it tzedakah, and you can say Parshas Toda, thanking Hashem for what He's done for you. So when people say, well, how do you make up a new holiday? Where does it come from? Mishnah Berurah does have it, and he does have some guidelines of what to do. This doesn't explain everything that goes on Yom Haatzmaut, but it explains part of the practices of Yom Haatzmaut, having a Suda on that day, Hallel, but not the specific Hallel that's not mentioned in the Mishnah Berurah, but saying Tehillim of praise to Hashem. Doesn't mention anything about a bracha. A person cannot use this Mishnah Berurah as a source making bracha on Hallel. And giving tzedakah and doing things for the Rabbim, improving the Rabbim, that's all part of the expression of Akar Tov to Hashem, thanks to Hashem, for a miracle that you or your children, or you want to set up for you and for the children to remember, or for the community to remember that there was a great salvation on that day. Shalom.